All praises and glory goes to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai Bashem Yakwakwadash. Double and honors to the elders at GMS who's pushing the shoe with all truth and sincerity. Shalom to you Akim that are out on the highways and byways pushing the shoe with all truth and sincerity. And this is an article from CNN. It just came out today on December the 4th, 2023. And it says this: backlash grows over police shooting in Israel, civilians after Jerusalem attack. And, I'm going to just quickly brief you brothers through it. And it says, friends and relatives gathered Monday to mourn the death of Castleman, the Israel civilian who responded to a deadly terror attack in Jerusalem, shooting and killing the perpetrators before he himself was shot dead by Israel reservist soldiers. Dozens traveled to the Castleman's parents' home in the northern Israel town in Karat on to attend his, funeral. The traditional 7-day Jewish mourning period, as anger has grown across the country at the circumstances leading to his death. Castleman, a former police officer, was driving to work Thursday when he saw two gunmen open fire at a bus stop in Jerusalem. Moments later, he rushed to the scene. He saw the attack, and he just stopped his car, got out his car, took out his gun, and he just charged at the terrorist, and he killed them both. I guess his friend, Castleman's friend, told CNN at his funeral a video showed two uniformed officers scrambled out of a red car and grabbed their guns. A third person, an army reservist, mistaken Castleman for an attacker and began shooting at him. Bullets from one of the Israel soldiers may have also struck Castleman, the IDF said. The soldiers saw him. I'm assuming they thought he was a terrorist, but then when you realize that that's what they're thinking, he opened his jacket to show he had nothing underneath, and got down on his knees. He opened his hands so they could see he had nothing in his hands, said Yu's friend. He shouted in Hebrew. He was shouting, "I am Israeli." He threw his wallet, his identification, on the way so they could see he's an Israeli, and they just shot him. They gunned him down, he said. And I'm gonna stop right there. And we know that these aren't the true people of Israel, man. They're phonies, they're hypocrites, they're all of the above, man. They're not the true people of Israel, because if they were, stuff wouldn't be going down in Gaza, and in Israel right now, with all the wars that are going down in there, and getting back to the point that, as y'all see, this officer responded to a call, and I guess there was two suspects shooting at a bus station. It sounds It sounds like a setup anyway, but they was randomly shooting at a bus, I guess at a bus station, and this officer came, and he was, I guess on the clock, so he pursued these people, man, and I guess he killed he I guess he killed them both, and then two gunmen came out the red car, and I guess there was a third gunman, and he shot the police officer that was on duty, man. And he shot and killed him because he thought he was a terrorist, man. You know, and to expound on this, again, that we are coming into some troubling times where, especially since, we 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 are the true Hebrew Israelites, and we're fighting against these devils, for our name, because a lot of people, they hate the true Hebrew Israelites. When you come into this truth, you make yourself an enemy against the world, man. And the world wants you dead, and the world's gonna try to figure out any way possible to persecute you, man. So as Jerusalem and over there in Israel, they're fighting, and all that attacks, and all hell's breaking loose in these places, man. They try to push this deadly, you see this deadly attack, man. So like I'm saying, they're trying to push this terror on people, man. To get people all riled up, to get people to turn on one another, to get people to have one eye open when they're sleeping, man. Because these are some troubling times that we're coming in, and people are gonna be afraid. People are gonna be scared, because it's basically they're using a scare tactic, against gonna be used a scare tactic here in America, man. How they because how they did with the juice, man. All the stuff that this devil did, man, was to scare the people into running and getting it, to scare the people to betraying one another, to scaring the people to fight over toilet paper rolls, man. So we know that this devil's gonna come down with great wrath, and he's gonna use a scare tactic. He's gonna use everything he got, because he knows he got a short time. Paraphrasing and the scriptures, man. So back to my point, Salak, that they're saying this terror attack, man, and that's what they're gonna use, man. To try to scare people, man. To try to scare you brothers, I bet you brothers heard, probably people called you terrorist, some, they name call, they mock, So this is nothing new, man. This is nothing new, and we know that these people are they gotta come in with that NWO, because they know that it's about to be a wrap for them, man. So they gotta figure out some way to get people riled up, man. And this is the best way, I guess they can figure out to use. So we see this, and you brothers, you brothers, they like to use this word, man. The one that's highlighted. They like to use that word. So if you brothers know, you know. But I'm gonna get a few scriptures and I'm gonna call it a night. And this is Psalms chapter 7, it's chapter 9, so like verse 7. But the Yahushua shall endure forever. He has prepared his throne for judgment, and Yahweh Shem Yahushua is up there in the spirit world, man, and he's about to judge the earth, man, you know, and he's already judging the earth, man. If y'all brothers, haven't been watching, a lot of killings, a lot of crazy things been happening, a lot of judgments, man, been going forth, and it's in horrific ways, for example, there was this I think a 5-year-old or 6-year-old killed I think her cousin or something with a knife or something. I can't exactly remember, but if you brothers go on the news, man, there's a lot of killings taking place, a lot of people being killed in horrifying and terrible ways, man, to be honest with you. And that's all judgment from the Heavenly Father and His Son, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. Their judgment is going out upon the earth, man, and it's only going to get worse. Verse 8, and he shall judge the world in righteousness. He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai he's ministering judgment, man. And the word ministering, let's look it up. Somewhat. All right, ministering to tend to take care for, to take care of, to look after, to nurse, to treat, to attend, to see to administer to help, to assist. And Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is tending to his judgment, and uprightness, because whatever the Most High does and His Son, is righteous. So he's taking care, man, taking care of the judgments that are being brought forth on people on the earth, man. And He knows the minds and the hearts of everybody here on earth. So He knows, your thoughts, man. He knows your inward thoughts. You can't trick Him, and that goes for you wicked elites too. Y'all think y'all can trick the Most High, man. Y'all can't trick Him with all the witchcraft and spells y'all do, by drinking blood and all that, and sacrificing unto false gods and worshiping false idols, man. Y'all think y'all can trick Him. Y'all think y'all can get away with it. Y'all think y'all can outsmart the Most High. But I'm letting you know, man, the Most High knows your inner thoughts, and you can't get away with it. And he's setting forth judgment upon the earth, man, which the earth is gonna get hit, especially America today, which is spiritual Sodom and Gomorrah, spiritual Egypt, spiritual Babylon, which is America today. Especially America's gonna get hit worse, man. It's gonna get hit with judgment, famine, pestilence, the sword, beasts of the earth, the weather, floods, Um, and then ultimately, when this MOTB gets implemented, the mark of the beast get implemented, he's gonna come down and he's gonna hit America with the arrows, man, with the thermonuclear fire, man, which is gonna burn through America, man. It's gonna devour everything in America, man. And Yahweh Shema Shai, he's gonna come back to beam up his elect, man, while the nukes is hitting the earth, man. In these times to come. So it's gonna get all bad out here, but right now, judgment is being brought forth. People are getting judged in magnificent ways. There was one TikTok video where a lady was walking, I guess jogging, and a bird came out of nowhere and he tried to peck her eye out or something, man. It was crazy, and a lot of people are gonna be getting judged with getting horrific judgments, man, for the sins that they have committed, and they didn't turn back, man. And some, man, you nations, you can't even turn back, man. You'll just have to be getting judged out here, man, in horrific ways. But for the 2/3 and the nation of Israel that's in the knowing, and they know what they had to do and they didn't do it, man, you already know what's gonna go down, what's gonna take place. So verse 9. The Yahweh Shai also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in the times of trouble. Salah. So even as judgment is being brought forth on the planet of the earth, Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna find mercy in his elect, man, in his remnant. In the 144,000, man, he's gonna find refuge. He's gonna give them a refuge. He's gonna give them a place to stay, a place to a hiding place from all the judgment and all the wickedness that is being brought forth upon the earth, man. Because they have been oppressed, man, and they have taken heed and turned back. Having a contrite spirit, having a contrite heart. And the definition of a contrite spirit, or a definition of a contrite, Shalat, is feeling or expressing remorse or patience, afflicted by guilt, a broken and a contrite heart. So as y'all know that Yahweh Shema Shai, he's gonna be judging the earth, but he's gonna come back, and he's gonna before he comes back, he's gonna be judging the earth with judgment, and he's gonna find peace in his remnant, man. And he's gonna save them in the times of people out here getting judged. Verse 10. And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee. And in who? In the Israelites that knows Yahweh Shema Shai's true names, the true names of the Heavenly Father and His Son. They're going to put their trust in those names, man. Because everybody's going to be calling on all these idols and different false gods, man, in these times to come, when all hell starts breaking loose at a larger scale, and when people start getting judged, man, which they're already getting judged, and they're already trying to call on these Caesar Borgias to save them, man, but he's not, that's a false power, man. He's not gonna hear him, and the ones in the knowing knows that when calling upon the true names of the Heavenly Father and His Son, He's not gonna forsake you. He's gonna hear you. Especially in the times of trouble, when you took heed in the grace period, and you did what you needed to do, man. He's not gonna forsake you. For For thou, Yahushua, has not forsaken them that seek thee, that seek him, man. And he's not going to forsake you brothers that been out on the highways and byways, that's been pushing this truth with our truth and sincerity, doing your lessons, trying to follow the commandments to the best of your ability, even though we know that the commandments aren't going to save you, but you're still following the commandments to the best of your ability, you're still trying to be righteous in a wicked world, man. But they're gonna push this, man. They're coming with persecution, man. And judgment's being brought forth, man. This officer didn't even have to die, man. He didn't even realize that he was gonna die this day, and it was just like a domino effect, I guess the people, the perpetrators were shooting at a dang bus station and end up dying by the cop's hand, and the cop end up dying by 2 military soldiers' hands, or 3 military soldiers' hands, man. So even though, we see these things befalling, man, we know that we are here, man. We are in the last days, man, because we see people rising up against people, nations rising up against nations, man. We are here, and we see in judgment being brought forth, man, and the world's getting wicked, every day, man, as we are making our way to the end. So, I hope this lesson is edifying to you, brothers. That these devils, they're coming with everything that they got, man. And it's not gonna be a easy road, man. It's gonna get rough. It's gonna get rough, bumpy. The turbulence is gonna hit. Easy to say, the turbulence is gonna hit. So all praises and glory goes to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Yakakodash, double and honors to the elders at GMS who's pushing this truth with all truth and sincerity. And shalom.